Freedom. Yes, freedom. So the intro to this video had a little bit of extra drama. I have in fact been outside of this room I've been self-isolating in for the last 2 weeks, but only to go outside for a walk. I haven't been going through the rest of the house that I'm in at all, or anything else. I haven't had any human contact, anything like that, for 2 weeks. So today was a day of firsts, because after 14 whole days of self-isolation, I have come out of self-isolation and into lockdown. And there's a few more things I can do now. For example, I had my first human contact today for over 2 weeks. It was brief, but hey, it was something. I can now make contact with the other people in the rest of the house I'm in. I also did laundry for the first time in 2 weeks. It's not as bad as it sounds. I had all of my clothes packed in my bags, but it was nice to be able to do that. I was running out. Let's see, what else did I do? I cooked for the first time not using a microwave, and that was nice as well, to make some fresher food. Just simple, but the small things can be a pleasure. It was interesting actually, first thing in the morning I came down and I went down to the main kitchen in the house, and my brother-in-law was doing some dishes, and I dried the dishes, and even that felt wonderful to be able to dry the dishes. That may wear off over time, but these small things after just 2 weeks, it's nice to be able to move around. Now the big one, I also went grocery shopping. So the car park in many ways looked about normal. It might have actually been a little more empty than usual, because this is a busy supermarket I went to. One of the things that is different is this line you see outside. Single file, everyone trying to stay at least 2 meters apart, and it goes all the way around the corner. The line wasn't that fast moving either, because they're only letting a certain number of people in as people come out of the shop. So a bit of a wait in the sun, which wasn't too bad, but I hate to think what it's going to be like when it's cold and wet. Nice in the sun. Might not be so nice when it's raining. Anyway, the shopping pretty much went as normal. A little bit slow, things moving slowly inside, but not really out of anything. All the products seem to be pretty normal prices, pretty normal availability. A few things like, disinfectant spray. They didn't have a lot of available, because people have been buying a lot of that, but everything else seemed just like normal. So, pretty domestic kind of day in many ways. Of course, I also sat on my computer and worked for several hours. Some things need to keep being done, replying to emails, dealing with different administrative things. One thing you might be interested in is that the T-shirts are now available again. The old supplier is going out of business, and it's taken me a while, but I've set up stuff with a new supplier. So those are available again. I'll put a link below in case you're interested in one of those. I know there were a couple of people who had been waiting on them. Then what else today? We did another live stream. It was great, sort of getting into the swing of things. We've got another one in a couple of days. I'll have a link below if you're interested in joining us for those as well. And that's about it. This is going to be my last daily vlog for a while. I made that commitment to myself that I would do a daily vlog while I was in self-isolation. And boy, I have a newfound respect for people who do a vlog every day. Admittedly, this was unusual, just being stuck largely in one room. Made it a little hard to have new interesting things to happen. But yeah, to be coming up with something new every day, quite challenging. So I'm going to be going back to a more normal schedule for vlogging, maybe once a week, maybe sometimes twice a week, and more focused around particular topics rather than just whatever is happening with me on that day. In case you're wondering, the beard, I started this, it was actually a couple of days after I went into self-isolation, when someone mentioned that they were doing something specifically for the coronavirus. They're calling it COVID-19. I think I am going to keep it until the end of lockdown, or at least the end of the first round of lockdown. That's at least another 3 weeks, and possibly longer, we'll see. But I think, hey, if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it properly, give myself another few weeks, and then maybe I'll take it off after then. All right, I hope you've enjoyed the daily vlogs. It has been something quite different for me. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. One way or another, I think I am going to be going back to a regular schedule of vlogging. But you know, in the future, probably not when I'm a lockdown or something like that, when I have something really interesting happening, maybe I'll do daily vlogs again when there's like, you know, going to be regular things to update people on. But for now, it's really trying to get back into a routine, trying to be as productive as I can, given my circumstances, and carrying on as I'm sure we all are in these unusual times. Okay, I look forward to seeing you on the next one.